All right, let's make our way down to meet our new friend, and make sure everyone's levels are as high as they can go this time. So we could fast travel or walk down, but
Yep.
we can also just jump.
Yeah, luckily there's a very convenient lake that you can jump into, or just fucking die. Good job. Missed it by a goddamn pixel. Nice work, Argate.
I'm impressed I did that. I am so sorry for anyone who has a fear of heights that you know, set off.
May I introduce Heropon Riki! Oh, watch out!
Get off me! To you!
Right in the... Take this, Fumble! That's not good.
Oh, if nothing else, they make a really great volleyball team.
Seriously, I love the actual volleyball hits there.
Heropon! Heropon! Fight back!
Heropon, jump, jump! Heropon, go forth!
Kill, murder!
Heropon!
Spill their blood!
Silence!
It's crazy how the leader is actually just one living mood ring.
I introduce to you this year's legendary Heropon, Riki!
New hum friends, meet this year's legendary Heropon, Riki. Riki, live to serve.
Get this, turns into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
A Heropon, you say? Not sure where you'll come in handy, but the more the merrier. Sure. Are these Telethia as strong as they sound?
Yes. They're quick as lightning and can read your mind.
Mind-reading giant bird. No problem.
Now that we
I
have
can see
bait.
their movement through the Murado. But even that's not enough to get the better of them.
And we're going up against the daddy version. No one blink for a second.
Okay.
Eyes wide open.
You know, there's...
And don't forget,
It lacks punch when we still have Heropon's music.
if anything happens to our guide, it's on our heads.
This theme is amazing. Shut your mouth.
Look, I'm not saying it's not amazing. I'm just saying the theme
Dumban's right.
doesn't fit the situation.
In your debt.
No, it's perfect. It's
My
perfect.
weaknesses are all too apparent.
I also want to say this song was not actually remastered.
Really?
This song is perfect as is, so they just left the original version.
Dino Beast, what you refer to as the Telethia. Be safe, my hum friends.
Riki's friends, listen to Riki. Dino Beast is big and scary. Friends, get ready. Friends, help Riki get ready.
You want us to get equipment for you?
Riki's friend, right? Hum clever. Friends meet Riki when ready. Then, friends and Riki leave together.
Big attitude for a furry footrest.
Dino Beast is big and scary.
Great. That'll come in handy.
Is it just me, or did we suddenly become Nopon mercenaries?
Well, not so much suddenly, but yes.
So, this is nice of the Nopon. They've got some free equipment for Riki. So let's go pick it up. Also, I really love Ryan's falsetto just now. just the amount of contempt he has for Riki is amazing to me.
And all because Riki landed on his face. To be fair though, I would also be mad at somebody if they teabagged me.
Yeah, I can't blame him. Fast travel is disabled for this, so you have to go walk up the stairs to the shop. I mean, the intent is probably so you can't leave the village and, without Riki.
Because, yeah, after a cutscene like that, I can see how people would be very tempted to do so.
They'd be missing out, though, because Riki is legitimately great.
Oh god, yeah. Like, everything I have said up to this point about him being the best character in the game, both in battle and out of battle, is 1000% true. I was not joking.
Can't wait for it to be revealed that Riki has a sword that's 3 times his body size.
Begins.
Riki, you do know where the Telethia is, don't you?
Of course, Riki knows.
I mean, Riki does get some really fucking amazing weapons in the game, so, again, you're kind of predicting the future a bit here.
Dino Beast hurt. Riki know it go
Well,
to
right
place
now he's
with
got a giant voodoo doll.
crystals.
It's pretty dope.
Friends and Riki go to place with crystals. Then we find Dino Beast. Chief, tell Riki. Chief, always right.
So you do know a thing or two about this monster.
Shut up, Ryan.
Guess we'll be searching for some ether crystals then.
Riki, why are you the Heropon?
Why? Because Chief Dunga chose Riki.
He chose you. So you weren't chosen from birth?
Friend, wrong. Chief chose by instinct.
Also, large scar.
Instinct.
Why, friend, surprise?
Prove combat
Sharp
capability.
instinct. Chief be village seer.
So that's how you became the Heropon. Can't argue with that.
But he is kind of compact for a warrior
Wow,
hero.
okay there, Shulk. You're really showing off your huge size and bulk.
To village. If Riki defeat Dino Beast, village promise to forget my debts. So Riki like being Heropon.
You know how the Arbiter in Halo is, kind of an honorary punishment?
Yes.
So is being the Heropon.
Yep.
Well, of course. Have you seen all the things that can eat Naupons? I.e., literally everything.
Well, they're gonna have a bit of a hard time in this armor.
Yeah, we're I don't have the entire heavy armor set, so we're gonna have to make do with like half Durian Riki, but this is good enough.
So this is where Blizzard got their idea for that hamster ball in Overwatch.
Yeah, basically, like, if you haven't clicked to it yet, like, Riki is the continuation of, like, Monolith's long-standing tradition of the absolute joke characters being just fucking beasts in combat.
Yeah, in this game, Riki is serving as our red mage. And he's actually really good at basically everything. Like straight up, he's a fantastic tank. He's good damage. He can do the damage over time thing that Melia will eventually be great at. And his healing is fantastic. Like straight up, you could slot Riki into basically any party and he will do just fine.
So basically, the only reason that Riki isn't the protagonist in this story is because he didn't have the sword that reveals the future before Shulk.
More or less.
Pretty much.
Got it.
Also, he doesn't have the size to push buttons, so...
He can fly. Or just use a stick, like whatever.
I do want to point out that at some point Melia got the Summon Aqua ability. Well, while she has that out, it I believe it casts a regeneration buff to anyone in range, so they can very slowly recover HP. As an attack, it also kind of sucks. I literally don't remember what it does. Like, as soon as I can get it off my art palette, I do.
Like, at the moment, it's kind of just another reason to never field Charlotte in your party ever again.
Yeah.
Except, at this point, the only reason that you would put Charlotte in your party is just for that one bit of battle banter between Melia, her, and Ryan, where basically Melia tries to get her to shoot Ryan in the head. Also, I love the kind of like little tiny unique bit of world building about like how like Magna Forest is absolutely populated with like legitimate dinosaurs, and yet the Nopon call the Telethia the Dino Beast because like that is basically the only frame of reference they have for it.
Yeah,
everything's
a really
dinosaur.
It's a really nice touch. Anyway, here's Magna Forest at night.
Can't believe you're trying to drown Riki. That was quick.
Oh, that's actually something I do want to point out about Riki. Because, yeah, he is really tiny. Which means if you're fighting in, like, knee-high water like this, Riki cannot fight. He's just gonna be swimming around until you get to, ankle-high water.
Because, yeah, you can see it right there. He's literally swimming in water that Melia and Dunban are walking through.
It was foretold that Riki would save the universe, but he was too short. He could not acquire floaters.
Speaking of him being short, that actually does translate to his capabilities as a gem crafting engineer, because he's really only good at doing gentle flames because he can only reach the small controls.
Look, he's gotta have a drawback somewhere, okay?
I mean, he makes up for it by being one of the best shooters. His special shooter trait is that he's impatient, which means he goes twice for every turn. Straight up, the best I think the best shooter engineer combo is shooter Riki and engineer Ryan, because you can basically get some crazy high gem crafting percentages like that. We'll go over more of that gem crafting much later. Mostly because I don't actually find gem crafting worth it until like you're able to make like rank 4 or 5 gems.
What is this? Riki never see before. This not Riki's Magna. Riki never see before.
To think it has caused this much damage. What do you mean?
Are you telling me the Telethia did this?
Telethia absorb and drain the surrounding area of all its ether.
That's it. The Telethia is sucking up all the ether, which is causing the natural environment to change.
Yeah, thanks. Just explained it.
The Telethia can read your mind. Expect it to know what you will do before you do
Remember
it.
when I told you that I defeated its children?
I'll aim for its antenna.
I can see the future.
To read my thoughts.
And then I told you that I could
With
see the
Monado at
future.
our side, it doesn't stand a chance.
It's much more powerful than its offspring. Do not expect it to fall so easily.
Yeah, that's the terrible secret of this game. Time is non-linear, so everyone will always explain everything like it's the first fucking time they've heard it.
And they were merely the spawn. So why is he so sure of himself? Is it confidence or a trust in something?
Maybe trust in a sword that tells one's future.
It is trust.
He
trusts in the power of that sword.
Not like it hasn't saved him like a dozen times at this point.
The Monado.
Actually, yeah, Melia, you were in that battle where it totally saved your lives against that unique monster.
Yeah. You know, you could just like ask Shulk what his sword is called.
Stick together, everyone!
Dino Beast, big as Riki imagined.
The Telethia. I take this chance to bring vengeance for my brethren and fulfill my duty. Shulk, I will trap it and cease its movement. Strike when the time is right!
Melia!
Be still!
Oh yeah! She's nifty with that stop!
I knew it. She can control ether energy without using catalysts or rifle shells.
I've heard that such people exist, but I never thought she would be one.
Shulk, Ryan, Shala, protect Melia at all costs.
On it!
Right.
Alright, it's time to fight the Telethia. Starting for this battle, Melee can use the Mind Blast art, which is which you can only use during Elemental Burst. And it's it casts Art Seal, and it does something else, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But you basically because of that, you want to have either Melia or Shulk, probably both, anytime you have to fight a Telethia. Because goddamn, there is like no way to hit them if you don't have any way to cast Art Seal. Or Aura Seal, sorry. Oh, it removes auras, that's the other thing it does.
So is there gonna be a counterpart to our Legion of Doom member, Riki?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, Legion of Doom was always a 2-man group. Sometimes 3-man, but people don't try to forget that, you know. Well, this wasn't a great time in wrestling history.
I don't think I'm the right person to answer that question.
Damn.
I am.
If only Artix was here.
Also, yeah, like, don't worry, Ricky's gonna get some even more Legion of Doom-esque armors, but sadly that there is no animal to his hawk, so he's a solo act.
What the?
Dino Beast grow back thing!
You've got to be kidding me.
It's no good. My ether shots are having no effect.
Its regenerative power is too much.
It is all right, Shulk. Destroying the Telethia is beyond us. We should cut our losses and mourn those who perished.
Never, Melia. The men you lost, I can tell they were dear to you. I know only too well that desire for revenge. And the crushing pain of losing those...
That's why we're going to fulfill it!
Yeah.
I can't stand by.
Yeah, Shulk will never, ever pass up the opportunity to fucking kill something in the name of someone else.
Going down. I'll trap him with the Monada.
Yeah, he's the most, is vindictive the right word to describe him?
Thank you.
Possibly?
Yeah.
He's one of the most vindictive guys on the planet.
I was gonna go with, like, bloodthirsty, personally.
And we've used that one already.
Like, yeah, like, that is, like, the ultimate irony of Shulk as a character. Like, he's the nicest, most considerate, most mild-mannered guy until you piss him off.
Flowing through me.
Anyway, once you drain the Telethia's health, like maybe 3/4 of the way the first time, we go into this second phase, which honestly it feels like more of the same to me.
Yeah, but now it's playing confrontation with the enemy, so it makes it instantly better than the first phase.
True. I can't deny that.
One off.
I wish it went all the way on that.
Yeah, should have just rounded it up.
Seriously.
Although, you are getting close to breaking 5 digits, so I guess that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, we broke 5 digits in the march with Dunban.
I think I missed that one.
Yeah.
That's entirely possible. But you know how his Blossom Dance goes. Especially when you can use it as the ×4.
Oh god, yeah.
I remember the first time I played this, I had a lot of problems, and it took me a while to realize that it's because of AI Melia and how horrible she is.
Yeah, I think my first time playing through this, like, this was the boss that was kind of the brick wall for me initially. So yeah, to see it go down that easily is very cathartic.
focus on this.
Now, Melia! Finish him!
Ba 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 ba. Can't believe she had a free
Brilliant
Pokemon.
thinking. Even though the Telethia can absorb large amounts of ether energy and regenerate at an incredible rate, absorbing so much energy caused it to implode.
Who would have thought? Brute force wins again.
Implode.
Nothing like
I
an
love how
old-fashioned scrap.
crazy
Dixon
that
would be
is.
proud.
It was the only way I could think of. If there had been another way...
Don't listen to
Like perhaps creating another black hole somewhere else.
It's like a Tephra cave. It was almost natural, instinctive. The Monado responded to me.
Somewhere on Mechonis, there's a gigantic explosion and no one can figure out where the hell it came from.
Oh no.
Equal and opposite reactions.
Can't believe Melia has the power of Love Train.
Daniel Eisel. Are you there? I did it. It's dead. Did you see?
Ryan turns to Shulk like,
I thank you for your aid in my cause. Justice has been served.
Oh, I do actually want to point out,
Besides,
for the time being, you cannot change Melia's headwear.
Heropon Riki ready for round 2.
You're not going to be able to until I think the end of the next dungeon,
Fight over already?
and that's kind of why I wanted to highlight it, like by
I'm
changing
afraid
everything
it's all
else.
We couldn't have done it without you, brave
Yeah,
little
it's
Heropon.
plot locked and for a good reason.
Oh, Riki brave. Ryan also a little brave. Riki happy?
They have the best dynamic, it's fucking great.